Hello, my name is Chase Johnston. I'm from Boca Raton, Florida. I grew up in a Christian home my whole life. Very blessed that I had a great family. My experience at Westminster Academy was amazing. It was the best decision I've ever made. I remember when my dad told me I was going to go there at first, I started crying because it was something new. But it ended up being one of the best decisions of my life. And how I was in high school is a lot different than how I am now. I wouldn't say I was really walking with the Lord in high school. So I go off to college, Purdue, Fort Wayne, wasn't really walking with the Lord. After 2 good years, I got a little cocky and wanted to go to another school. At Stetson University, I had a great coach who was a great leader and a Christian man, and I feel like the Lord taught me a lot in that transfer. Was there for 2 years, and then I transferred to Florida Gulf Coast. So I went through a really dark time in my life. Was hanging out with my brother who went through a similar testimony. And so I just shared with him how I'm living my life, and he said, don't go around, wearing Christian bracelets, wearing a cross on your neck, posting things on your story, because right now you're living a life that's leading you to hell. Which really means that I really, truly wasn't saved yet, because I believe that encounter with the Lord is the most powerful encounter you can ever have. I remember 2 days later just driving down the street, and he sent me a devotion on 1 John to read. I surrendered my life in the car. I was like, God, I give you everything. Just felt like God was calling me to come here and go to this church.
About 8 months ago, he had a radical, transforming experience with Jesus Christ. And he came to me and he said, I want to be discipled. I want to be mentored. And through the mentoring and the discipleship process, discovered that he hadn't been baptized. This young man is on fire for Jesus Christ. This young man is texting me almost daily. What does Paul mean in Ephesians? What does Paul mean by this? What does the gospel mean when it says this? This is an incredible example for the next generation that say this is what it means to be a champion for Jesus Christ, not only in private, but in public. So proud of you. So proud of the stand that you are taking for Jesus Christ, and proud of this moment to get to celebrate this with you.
Some advice I'd have for students that may not be walking with the Lord is to just take that step. It'll be the greatest step of your life. 1 Corinthians 6:20 reminds us of that our life was bought with a price, that we don't own our own bodies. So just give back to God what's really already His, and let Christ live through you, because you'll see a miraculous change in your life that you've never seen. Thank you to Coral Ridge for allowing me this opportunity to share my testimony and share how God's been working in my life. And I'm excited to see the road ahead and see how God continues to work in not only my life, but this church as well.